I want an explanation as to why those keys were missing or stolen.
I don't have an excuse, Mrs. Davidson. I think the only thing I can do is resign.
Sister, she's gone.
What are you talking about? Who's gone?
Oh, the Latham baby. I just went to check her and she's not in her cot.
You do remember she was to be moved to another ward today, don't you?
Yes, sister.
Then it would be logical to assume that that's where she's been taken, wouldn't it?
Yes, sister, but her medical records are still here.
Sometimes I wonder how some of these people keep their jobs. Well, I certainly won't be chasing around after them. They can come back and collect them themselves.
Well, I could take them.
No, you could not. I will not have my nurses chasing around this hospital on time-wasting errands.
Yes, sister.
Oh, just a minute, nurse. I haven't seen Burns. Have you any idea why she's not in the ward?
Oh, well, I'm not sure, sister, but the night nurse said that Doreen was complaining of feeling ill. Perhaps she's gone home.
Well, this is outrageous. I'll be having a word or two with that young lady. She knows she should have reported to me first. If she wants to continue to work here, she'll have to do better than that.
Come in.
You want to see me, Mrs. Davidson?
Yes, Mr. Fletcher. Please sit down. I take it you've spoken to Sarah by now.
No, I didn't get a chance to last night. Look, Mrs. Davidson, don't you think we'd better find out why she escaped before we do anything?
Unfortunately, whatever the reason, she did not serve out her sentence. I realize how hard it must seem when she's obviously made such a complete rehabilitation, but I have no other choice.
Yes, I think she realizes that.
Then she's going to give herself up?
Well, I don't know. As I said, I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
I had hoped you'd come back with a more definite answer. I'm afraid I can't give her any more time. I shall have to inform the police.
Mrs. Davidson, you've spoken to her. You know what sort of a person she is. Just give her a couple of more hours. I'm sure she'll do the right thing.
I'm afraid I'm not prepared to wait any longer. I shouldn't have waited at all. If she does make a run for it, then it will be my responsibility.
Yes, but surely...
Mr. Fletcher, my mind is made up.
You will let me know what happens?
Of course.
Well, discuss it with your husband, Mrs. Lund. I'm sure he'll find it's worth the price. Well, if he doesn't, you'll just have to use your charm, won't you? Okay, I'll wait to hear from you. Yes. Yes, have a good day. Bye. I'm sure you've made the right decision.
I think I've made the only one possible.
Well, I'm glad you took my advice and not Jim Fletcher's. He had to say what he said. After all, he's one of them. Obviously, that's all he cares about.
I don't think it is.
Now, as soon as you get settled, let me know where you are, and I'll send the rest of your clothes and some more money. I'm sure I can look after her until you get your new start.
I'm not going, Julian.
But the suitcase,
Look, Julian, it's no good. What kind of life could I have? It's been bad enough up till now. Always looking over my shoulder. Always waiting for someone to recognize me. Now that it's happened, I know it'll happen again. I can't go on running forever.
But if you go somewhere else, change your name, maybe they'll never find you.
Maybe they'll never find me. Maybe. How can I live like that? Do you think I could cope with the possibility of this happening again? And what's the point in working hard to build something up when it could all come tumbling round my ears at any time?
Just that I can't bear the thought of you going back in there again.
Well, maybe it won't be so bad this time. There's always the possibility my record on the outside will count for something.
I wish there was something I could do.
There is. You could look after that suitcase for me. There's something else you can do.
Oh, anything.
Don't stop being my friend.
Sister, the Latham baby wasn't moved to another ward.
Don't be ridiculous. She must have been.
Well, Nurse Jamison's just been sent here to collect her.
You sure she hasn't been moved already?
Well, yes, Sister, I've checked the other wards.
Well, this is outrageous. How could someone just walk in and remove a baby without anyone noticing? Are you sure she's not in the building?
Quite sure, Sister. I've searched everywhere.
Unless, of course, she was taken by someone who worked here, then the staff wouldn't necessarily pay much attention.
What do you mean?
What I mean is the Latham baby isn't the only one who's missing today.
You mean Burns?
That's exactly who I mean. Well, she's the logical choice. She's missing. She was very fond of the baby, and her background is unsavory, to say the least.
But surely she wouldn't just walk off with a baby.
There's no other logical explanation. You just wait here a moment. I'm sure the police will want a word with you. Oh, Dr. Henderson, this is Sister Brooks. One of our babies appears to have been kidnapped. Yes. I think I know who's responsible.
Hello.
Oh, good heavens, look who's here. Come on in.
Gee, thanks. I didn't think you'd ever want to speak to me again after the way I acted the other day, but you were really nice about me being a crim and everything.
Well, I meant it. Come on, come inside.
I didn't do anything really bad. Not really.
Well, we all make mistakes. You don't have to tell me a thing about it. Come on, come and sit down. Oh, what a lovely baby.
Yes, she is. You a good friend of my mum's?
Oh, well, we didn't spend an awful lot of time together, but we got on very well. I liked her. She's a really nice lady. Oh, she didn't mention that you had a baby.
Oh, well, actually, this is my sister's baby. She's having a lot of trouble with her old man at the moment, and I said I'd look after Elizabeth, you know, while they sorted their problems out.
Oh, well, now I'm really confused. I thought you were an only child.
Well, she's a foster sister, really. I don't suppose Mum wanted to go into it too much, you know.
Well, what do you say to us putting Elizabeth, did you say?
Yeah.
We'll put Elizabeth down to sleep in the spare room, and you and I can have a cup of coffee and get better acquainted.
Yeah.
You work, don't you?
Oh, yeah, but not today. I was expecting some unwanted visitors, you know, family. I hope you don't mind.
Ah, well, if you'd like, I'll help you look after her. She's a little sweetheart.
Yeah, and I got some money out of the bank today, and we're going to the country to stay with a friend for a few days.
Well, any time you want any help, you just ask. Come on, I'm dying for some coffee.
You are Jackie Nolan?
Yes?
You are to leave your jewellery and any other personal possessions you have with you on the counter. Then go and stand on the white line. Thank you. Would you type up a list of these things, please? Jacqueline Mary Nolan, you are charged with escaping from lawful custody. Do you understand? Do you understand the charge?
Yes. Yes, I understand.
Could you file these for me?
Remove all your clothes back there, and after I've searched you, have a shower and get changed.
Don't worry, I know the routine.
You can sign for your possessions when you've finished.
Yes, all right.
So when she tendered her resignation, I had no alternative but to accept it.
I can't imagine Wentworth without Vera. She's almost a part of the place.
Yes, she is. You know, at times she has annoyed me beyond endurance. But on the whole, she's done her job well. You know, if there has been a problem with her drinking before this, I've never noticed it.
Well, I didn't notice anything until recently. And then I didn't think it had become enough of a problem to interfere with her work. Oh, I don't know.